All right, guys, Lenore Walker. She is the person that created the cycle of abuse. And there are 4 main stages that repeat in abusive relationships. So I'm gonna do the breakdown for you really quickly. The first one is the tension building phase. This is the phase in which minor incidents of abuse occur, such as verbal attacks, criticism, or passive aggressive behaviors. The abuser, becomes increasingly irritable, controlling, and demeaning. The victim normally feels anxious, walking on eggshells, trying to keep the peace. Now, some key features to remember during this phase is that the tension is rising and the person is becoming fearful, the victim that is. Then you move on to the second phase, which is the incident phase. What happens here is that the tension reaches its peak, leading to an outburst of abusive behavior. This could include physical violence, emotional abuse, verbal attacks, or just other forms of aggression. Some features here is that the abuse is normally overt and undeniable. The victim may experience some fear, injury, or significant emotional harm. Then you have the third stage, which is the reconciliation phase. A lot of people call this the honeymoon stage. What happens here is the abuser apologizes, expresses remorse, or blames other things for the reason why they did it. They show the victim a lot of love, attention, gifts, and so forth. Love bombing is what we like to call it in today's day and age. So some key features here is that there's temporary peace, but there's a possibility that the abuser is going to start back up again. So you move to the fourth phase, which is the calm stage. What happens here is that the relationship appears stable, it appears calm, but the abuser may act as if nothing has happened, and then it happens all over again. The cycle resets, the tension begins to build, and the phase may get shorter and shorter over a period of time as the abuse escalates. So I want you to know some key insights here. Victim behavior. Victims often stay in relationships due to hope, fear, and financial dependence or manipulation during the honeymoon phase. Then you have the abuser tactics. This is where the abuser uses honeymoon and the calm phase to maintain some sense of control over the victim. And then we have breaking the cycle. That is where we come in as the mental health professionals. This requires awareness, safety planning, and intervention. Some of those interventions would include therapy. So that is why we come in to help with those support systems. But there also could be some legal action, and then you also want to set the victim up with some support systems. If you would like some further examples on this or like to know a little bit more about Lenore Walker and her cycle of abuse, please hit me up in the comment section. I hope this was hella helpful for you. Please don't forget to like. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.